Yes, welcome everyone. Welcome here. Another video here from the Tokyo real estate man. And one of these houses here came across my Instagram feed, and I did save it. I get really cool stuff. You see a picture there looking into Shinjuku right here, but I see a lot of stuff comes really across my Instagram feed that I have. Alzheimer's. And this one was in Niigata. And of course, as you know, I'm kind of from Niigata as well, mostly Tokyo, but my family from Niigata. And this one nice house came up here in a place called Makio, Niigata. So I thought I would come here. First of all, we'll go through the pictures of this house here. I thought it was a very nice house at a really good price. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for that to happen, but you see the first price there is I guess that's going to be around 110,000 or Isen Hyakuman in Japanese. But it looked like a very nice house. Sort of, it's cheap, but it's just not on the bottom of the marketplace. And I thought I could come here, we could review it. But we'll look here in Niigata City. Makio is just, excuse me, just outside of Niigata City. And I thought that was a very nice house. Excuse me. Updated kitchen, good price. Yeah, it's going to move. Yeah, especially in the spring market here. And I thought I came around here to Niigata and we could look here in the marketplace. And here we are in Niigata. This is the map right here. Now I set a really uh, tight sort of search, and this is anything that's under 1,000 mon, so under Isen mon, and only two of them came up. But I'll show you if you expand it here. So if you expand it, the market sort of breadth of the market price here to 3,000 mon, you see it's going to really crowd up. Okay, so I really tightened the sort of market. Let's see what happens when we. This is such an interesting tool here with we could move it up here. Let's see if we move it up here to 500,000, if that expands anything. And it really doesn't. It gets that sort of layer, sort of above it. If we were to click on one of these green ones here, I think we get something in the 4,000s, for example. Yeah, I'm right. So yeah, but let's keep the parameter of the price really tight on this one, so we can see that there's no supply here. And the other things that I did that are really tight on this one is I tried to connect it. There has to be a yard with it, okay, and there also has to be a parking spot. So I'm trying, yeah, in that way, we're trying to kind of get you everything for a good price. If I clicked onto this one down here, this one was basically at 1,000 mon, and then this other one, I guess, is going to be near the same, or this is 880. This was one here that I thought we could look at here, and this one was 800 right there. Let's try to keep this video short today. I always try, I always end up making them a little longer, but we'll cut over here to the main listing that we're going to look at here today. And this is the Madore, or the picture, and it's just a two-story house, but you can see it had a parking spot with it, and it also has a yard. I'll try to expand these pictures right here. And yeah, that's just it. There's nothing too special about it. I looked at the listing, and this was built in 1981. And you can see it is an older house, but I just think that this is not. You could see here. There's a parking spot here, and you could clean all this up, and you could even. We see that the darker colors. For example, a simple thing they could do with this house to update it would be to paint it like a dark gray right now, which is sort of a hot color in Japanese real estate right now, and clean all this up and just have a simple garden, for example. And you see in the inside here, it looked pretty pleasant to me. This looked pretty pleasant, and it's in a really good location in Niigata City, which is actually probably a better place than my family home in the mountains here in Tokamachi, which would be about an hour away. And I just look really nice enough. What I mean is, it's not beaten down. It's not beaten down like where I think that this would maintain or hold its value. I would definitely change these fixtures and stuff like that. But that's just me. You wouldn't necessarily come with the air conditioner as well. It's just a very nice house, and it is located in Niigata City. This isn't bad, but again, this is really easy to replace. All this is all standardized, but again, it looks really clean. And this looks to be it could very well be stainless steel. If it's stainless steel kitchen, it's going to last forever. These kind of was a standard sort of like a dropped shelf or hanging shelf that of the time in the 1980s. Yeah, but this looks pretty good to me. I kind of like that. I might keep a sink and just change the cabinet, for example, and then you have a tiled washroom right next door. And you can get systems which are known as like the Niji Yojikan tub, which is like you could place that on top of there right there, and it makes this kind of thing into like a sento or onsen system. And it costs about $2 or $3 or 300 yen a day in electrical fees to keep that going, but it is a really good way of outlasting the cold Japanese winter. Is always to have a warm sort of bath and stuff like that. So you could go in a couple times during the day just to heat up, for example. Cool. Anyhow, it's just a tiled bathroom. Things you could do though, you could always go all the way up to the ceiling with the tile right there, but you have a window right there for ventilation as well. So yeah, and I think there might have been two toilets in this house. Steep stairway. You might want to put a handrail right there. This is no different than my family's house in Niigata or Tokamachi. That really that age of houses had these sort of steep stairways that I think that design a little bit better now. Having said that, in Tokyo with the sort of premium of space, a lot of the stairways there are steep as well. Anyway, this is just a good sample. There's no real surprises here to look at. Hooked up to everything. Everything is working. We see air conditioner. It's on Toshi gas, so it's centrally located here in the city and it has a garden centrally located in the city that it could be hooked up to the natural gas and not propane. Has lighting with it. Says there's water coming in and sewer going out. Uh, 4 LDK, 99 meters of land, 78 meters. And I think this is centrally located well enough in the city of Niigata that if you did some upgrades on this and made it a nice house, I would say make that driveway better, paint the outside, that and you just well maintained it, that you hold sort of your market value on this one. Uh, Anything else to look at? Yeah, obviously right now it is Akiya, meaning it's empty, ready for takeover. I thought that it is a sort of a. I tried to get in close here. I'll come back to the picture here. I tried to get in close here. You can see it's sort of in this. It's a captured home. I'm not sure. I'm guessing that this is the sort of streetway in here, and this was where the Google Maps aren't going to provide a detailed photo of it there. But if I come here to the satellite, maybe if I come here to the satellite, you can see, and we come in. If we can't really come in any closer, I think you could probably moving your car in like that. That's the sort of idea. So it's not the best quality land. You know, the best quality land is going to be out here on the edges of these clusters and stuff like that. But you could bring a K car in. That's the sort of idea with it right there. You could come closer into the map and see if I could. I got the Google Maps golden guy. If I drop them right here, this is the closest I'm going to get, and it brings us into here, and you can see the houses behind here. Maybe that's the house itself right there from the back right there. If we come back, that's big. You can see the character of the neighborhood though, which to me looks very nice. You can see a new build there, which is when I came here to the pictures, I was very happy to see that. Again, that speaks to the value of the land. Right there, you see a family and this whole sort of house. Let's guess that this one is going for 3,000 won. So, yeah, that's the sort of price. But that gets you into the city of Niigata. If we come back here to the map and we pull out here, we can get a better sort of idea of where we sit here in the city. And we're right in the city of Niigata. This is in the mountains, like near my wife's house. This is right in Niigata City. Shinkansen goes to Niigata. All the highways go to Niigata. You can also ship. There's actually a really good port here in Niigata. I'm not sure the frequency because I've never shipped out of here. As you know, I am in the car business. I do ship. I do have a couple of shipments leaving Yokohama this month, and Yokohama is a much bigger port here than Niigata is. But you can see it's sort of a placement there in the city of Niigata. When we come back here to the bigger map, you can see there's no really supply at this sort of cheap area. This is the cheapest nice house in the center of Niigata, and I thought in some ways it'd be a deal and something to talk about. Anyways, anything else we could look at? I was not able to find this original listing here in Makio, but we got pretty close to it, and I think that this sample that we looked at here in Niigata today was sort of a good one. Okay, gets away from my Tokyo theme. But again, I get it that people don't always want to be in Tokyo, and the Tokyo bull market is running. So we have to find alternatives for people as well. If you're interested in a property from Japan, you can always come here to my website, Tokyo Real Estate Man. Here is my email information if you want to give me a direct email. Failing that, you can always use the contact box as well. Thank you for taking the time to follow a video this channel. いつもこのチャンネル見ての皆様ありがとうございます。今日の新潟の物件800万。What's that going to be in US dollars? 50, 60,000 US dollars. I think it's a good deal. Anyways, another video here from the Tokyo Real Estate Man. いつもこのチャンネル見ての皆様ありがとうございます。この動画でもう終わりです。